Some people travel far and wide, they read books, they go to classes and so forth to find guidance. And they don't realize that we have one of the most powerful, amazing guides with us at all times when it comes to our relationships. And that would be our heart. Our heart is just an amazing help and guide. It knows so many things. In everyday life, we tend to sometimes get caught up in our brain. And our brain is a wonderful tool that can do amazing things now and has done for humanity, and I'm sure will do in the future. But it can also be a real hindrance. It can, because one of the brain's main purposes in our existence is making sure of our survival. So our brain is just this highly trimmed computer. We haven't been able to build that precision computer yet that can match the human brain, but that will always scan for danger or problems. That has just been there since we were in our caves and there was danger outside pretty much everywhere around that we had to look out for. And still, that is how our brain works. It calculates, it looks for risk. And we need to make sure that we are walking around with our brain, not that our brain is walking around with us. So we can have that relationship. And we need to take time to connect to our heart. Because in the heart, that's where the non-violent communication, to use that term, is. That's when we speak from the heart or come from the heart. You probably heard both those expressions. That is just a very loving, open, non-aggressive way of communicating. So connecting to your heart. Take the time to find that. You can, one of my mentors, Anthony Robbins, he has this wonderful exercise about breathing into your heart. You close your eyes, he guides us into closing our eyes and just breathing into your heart and feeling your heart and then coming from that place instead. And again, to make shifts in our relationships, that is really where we need to come from. We cannot get there by reasoning and logic. We need to make the connection from the heart. So as you move around in your relationship and in your world, do not forget that you're carrying within you one of the most amazing guides to what is, as so to speak, right in a certain situation, if there is a right or wrong, but what is the most loving, open way and the way that will lead to joy and happiness, because that is where the heart wants to guide us into more love, into more sharing, and into more joy.